Hello everybody, Brian Gatens here, Subaru Canada Adventure Racing World Championship. The course is breaking down behind us. The last team is in, and we are talking to one of our favorite teams, Team Eastwind. A long-time, well-known, well-respected, well-loved team on the Adventure Racing World Series circuit. It's great to have everybody, so thank you for making the time to meet with us. I know you're tired and you're busy. So Shiko, we've spoken before, you and I, so we'll start with you first.
All right. Thank you for inviting us.
Thank you, please. We love having you at these events. So you finished a few days ago, right? And you had a chance to get in and to rest and reflect. What are the team's early thoughts about the race so far? How did it go? I mean, you had a very good result. What are your thoughts?
Very good result.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was a hard course, right? I mean, a lot out there. I mean, a lot of teams had a really rough go of it. So you did very well for a tough course.
Thank you very much, Brian. We did our best. And then the course, especially trekking leg was more than we expected. Yeah, let's say I expected. Nice bushwalking and a little bit hard navigation, more like a route finding.
Okay.
It's very hard. And then downriver is just amazing. We love it.
Yeah, the rivers have been very well thought of. The paddling sections, this morning at the conference, they talked about how great the paddling sections were and how much people enjoyed that. The water and the rapids and the rivers, they really enjoyed that. Let me switch a question now. I'm going to go over here. So the question is, decades of racing, such a good racer. What are your thoughts about the course?
そうですね、カナダの自然をやっぱ満喫できるすごくいいコースで、もうとにかくこう長い旅みたいなコース設定はすごく良かったです。
It was a long journey, and it was amazing to travel through the Canadian really good parts of Canada, and he enjoyed it very much.
Okay. Yeah. With so many races that you have done and you've gone over the years, it's tough to compare races to one another, kind of like your children, right? You love all races differently. What about this race will stand out to you when you reflect upon it in the future?
今までたくさんのレースを経験してきた中で、比べるのは難しいかもしれないんですけど、その中でもこのカナダの、レースが他と違うところ、どこだと思いますか？
やっぱコースがワンウェイで、遠くからやっぱり帰ってくるっていうコース設定がやっぱりまず壮大でいいなっていうのと、やっぱカナダの自然とか土地のいいところを本当に通ってるっていうのがやっぱ一番良かったと思います。
The course layout is one way, right? You started Whistler all the way to Penticton, and
自然とかね、
and the nature and the towns.
カナダらしいいいところを満喫させてもらって。
Canada's originality, he's enjoyed that very much.
Okay, so it's a beautiful course to do and enjoy the entire time, and Canada promised it. Let me take it over here now. So the question I have for you is, when you knew you were going to be racing here and you had this big course ahead of you, how did that race hold up to what you thought it was going to be?
このカナダのレースをやるにあたって、思ってた、このすごく長い大きなアドベンチャーだと思うんだけど、その中で思ってたのとどう違った？
最初はすごく長いレースなので、すごい辛いだろうなって思ってたし、大変なことがたくさん起こるんだろうなって思ったんだけど、それをこのメンバーがそれぞれのメンバーが一人一人が頑張って乗り越えようとするから、そんなに辛くなかったんですよ。みんなが一つになるから全然辛くなかった。楽しかったです。それが予想外でした。
So before he came to the race, because it was going to be a long race, it was going to be tough. He knew that. But what happened actually was that each members they gave their best. So that's what made it impossible to get over.
Right, acting as a team the entire time, like one unit. And that's the most common thing we're hearing from all the teams, is that they really had to bond together to make it through the course and have the results that they had.
Yeah. そうやってみんなでやっぱり協力し合わないと乗り越えられないように設定されてるから。So at the last he said that so that's why it wasn't as hard as he thought it would be, because of the teammates.
The team was so strong, right?
Yep, that's right.
And that's good to hear. Upon hearing that, because and we found that to be the experience for many of our teams, is that they did so well there. So the fourth question we always ask is our viewers and our listeners and our watchers are always interested on sleep strategy. That it amazes them how little teams sleep or how much they sleep on the course. So what was the team's sleep strategy?
チームによってね、いろんな睡眠の戦略があると思うんだけど、イーストウィンドはどんな睡眠戦略を持ってたんですか？
睡眠戦略私じゃないかもしれない答えるんですよ。
答えたら逆に飛鳥さんなりに、
最初は、1日目は睡眠戦略、そうですね。
チームとしてすげえメカ弁してたじゃん。
Trying to remember?
She's like, well, slips are
Yeah.
We had that. How could she not know?
It all fades away, right? It all goes behind as soon as the race is over.
最初プランが出た段階でここで寝るここで寝るっていうのを決めてました。ここで3時間寝る、ここで3時間寝る、ここは 1.5 時間で寝るっていうのを最初に決めて、大体おおむねそのようなそういうのような近い感じで踏めるようにしていきました。で途中でそれでもどうしても眠気に耐えられないという場面があったので、途中で30分の仮眠をしたりとかをする、または3時間で取ろうと思ったけど 1.5 時間にしてみようとか、そういうところもレースの中で判断があって、そういうのをちょっと試行錯誤しながらレースを運営してきました。
There's a lot there.
So when the course layout was published, so they decided, okay, we're gonna sleep here, sleep here, sleep here, sleep here, sleep here. Maybe 3 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours. But actually the race, you go out there, but you get more tired. You can't go like that. But sometimes even if you decide that to sleep for 3 hours, it depends on the situation. They make it like, okay, let's make it 1.5 hours, right? And sometimes they just can't stand. They can't stay awake anymore. Okay, let's take 30 minutes nap.
Right.
So it was very flexible. They made plans, but it was flexible.
Gotcha. And that's the most common thing we're hearing from teams is that they adjusted along the way. And teams actually slept more on this race because of the dark zones and the construction hole. There was more sleep than they expected. My last question is this, is that we all know the reputation that Eastwind enjoys and how well thought of the team is. If teams want to travel to Japan to go race, what races should they do?
日本のチームととてもね人気があって、やっぱり注目を浴びていると。なので、ぜひね日本のレースに出たいとなったらどのレースにお勧めしますか？
日本はあんまりアドベンチャーレースは多くなくて、でも唯一国際レースを目指して頑張っているのがニセコエクスペディションっていうレースがあるので、それをぜひお勧めしたいです。
There aren't many expedition races right now, but right now there is one race that's called the Niseko Expedition, which he recommends because he wants to make that race international.
Okay.
Yeah. So please come to Niseko.
And what time of the year is that race usually held?
1年の中でいつですか？それは。
7月の頭。
Beginning of July.
Beginning of July.
ただし、来年は一旦お休みして、再来年にちょっとグレードアップして。
They're not gonna be the race next year, but the year next.
Taking a bit of a break.
Yes, and then because they're trying to make it a really good race,
Gotcha.
so they need more time. So it's gonna be 2 years from now. They want to make a longer race.
Before that, it was only 36. 36時間でしたけど、it used to be only 36 hours race, but the goal is like 5 days or something. Real expedition race, so they try to get longer and longer.
I mean 2027.
Yeah.
And that'd be great to get that on the calendar. And we'll come over, we'll do media for it, and we'll do the Eastwind experience. We'll do the reverse. We'll come to you. Well, listen. Thank you, Eastwind, for a wonderful race, a wonderful experience. We hope that Canada live up to your expectations. Travel safe home. We can't wait to see you again. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.